Hello, this lesson we're going to review the order of operations. It's sometimes referred to as PEMDAS, which is an acronym that stands for parentheses, exponents, multiplication and division, addition and subtraction. And sometimes we say, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally to help us remember those. So the order starts with the parentheses, and anything inside a set of parentheses is what we do first. Next, we go on to exponent, something raised to a power or perhaps square rooted. And then we do multiplication and division, multiplication or division, whichever one we see first in the expression as we read it. And the very last operations we do are addition or subtraction. And again, we do whatever we see first in the expression. So let's get started. I'm going to encourage you to circle the two numbers and the operation so we can isolate what we're doing each time. It's very important that we drop down the result exactly in the same place that they're given in the expression, that we don't move numbers around. So let's start, and the very first thing I see is addition. And remember, that's the last thing we do. Next is division. So we're going to work on division first because it comes before addition and subtraction. So I'm going to circle the number before the division and the number after division. So since I'm not going to use the 6 and the plus, I'm going to drop them down. And then the result of 8 divided by 2 is 4. And so next, the very last thing we're going to do is 6 plus 4, and that result is 10. So 10 is the answer to this expression. Had I not followed the order of operations, if I took 6 plus 8, I would have gotten 14, and then 14 divided by 2 would have been 7. So that's why we agree on an order of operations, because we could get many different answers. So now please try this expression on your own. Pause the video and then look back at the result. The result should be 13. So now let's move on. You're going to notice that the expressions on this page don't involve parentheses, and we'll get to that on the next page. We're going to just focus on addition and subtraction, multiplication and division at this point. So we go on to the next expression. I see this time division comes before subtraction, and in a particular expression, it comes first. So whether it's first or not, that's what we do before any addition and subtraction. So 6 divided by 3 would be 2, and then take away 9. And now we have to remember that we have 2 minus 9, which is going to give us a negative 7. We have a smaller number, and we're taking away a larger number. Will take us into the negative side of the numbers. Would you please try the next one on your own? Pause the video and look back at the answer. The answer is negative 7. So our next set of expressions have 3 operations. So again, we're going to scan the problem, the expression, and I see addition, addition, and multiplication. So that's where we're going to start. We're going to start with the multiplication that comes before addition and subtraction. So that answer, we haven't used 2 plus, we haven't used the 8 or the other plus, and now this is 6. Now we're going to scan the new expression that we just created, and we see addition and addition. So we're going to do whatever we see first in the problem. That would be 10 plus 6, and so the last set of addition would give us 16. So would you please try the problem, the expression next to it, and then replay the video when you're done. So the answer is 18. And let's just clarify when we get to the second step, we have a subtraction and addition. And the order says PEMDAS, which addition comes first when we list it. However, they're equals in regard to the order of operations. It's whatever we see first. In our next expression, 9 times 2 plus 6 divided by 3. So multiplication comes before addition, and so we're going to do 9 times 2 first, so that's 18 plus 6 divided by 3. Next, we have addition and we have division. So division comes before addition, so we're going to do 6 divided by 3, and that leaves 18 plus 2. And then finally 18 plus 2, our final answer is 20. Would you please do the next expression? So you can pause and replay when you're done. And the answer is 22. So now let's turn to the next page. On this page, we will deal with parentheses. And if you remember from the order of operations, we have to do whatever is inside the set of parentheses first. So I see 3 plus 2, so that would be 5. So I'm going to drop down whatever is in front of it and whatever is behind it, including the operations and the numbers. So then I start the order of operations again. We do not have exponents, so we had parentheses. We do not have exponents, and now we have multiplication or division, and so I see multiplication and division here. So that would be 20. Did not use the minus or the 7 in front of it. So we're done with multiplication, division. We go on to adding and subtracting, and we have subtracting. Now 7 take away 20 would be a negative 13. Your turn to do the next expression. And the answer is 16. Our next expression also has a set of parentheses, so we're going to start with parentheses. And we have 4 that we didn't use, plus 12, and division. And then finally, 9 minus 7 would be 2. So that's the first operation we completed. Next, I'm going to do exponents, which we don't have any, and then multiplication and division. And so we have division right here. We're not going to use the 4 or the plus. 12 divided by 2 would be 6. And finally, we have addition and subtraction, in this case, addition, and the answer would be 10. Go on to the next one on your own. And that answer is 28. Our final expression does not have parentheses, but it does have 1, 2, 3, 4 operations. So we're going to have to pay close attention. We're going to start again with parentheses. There aren't any. Then we go on to exponents. There aren't any exponents. So next in the order is multiplication and division. So we're going to scan the problem. We see addition, multiplication, division, and subtraction. So we're going to start with multiplication or division, whichever we see first. And we see multiplication first, so that's what we're going to do first. So that would be 12. We haven't used negative 5 and the plus in front of it. And we haven't used the division, divided by 2 and minus 7. So we're dropping down everything exactly where it's at. We cannot move the numbers other places. And we just drop down our result of 3 times 4 where it is. Next, we're going to scan the problem. The expression again, we see addition, division, and we see subtraction. So we're going to do division first. So 12 divided by 2 is 6. We haven't used the negative 5 or the plus, and we haven't used the subtraction and the 7. We no longer have multiplication or division, so now we're going to work on addition and subtraction, whatever we see first. And we see addition, so we're going to take negative 5 plus 6, which would be 1. And we're going to drop down minus 7 that we didn't use. And then finally, 1 minus 7 would give us negative 6. So would you please try the final problem, replay this video when you're done to look for the answer. and the final result should be 7. Thanks for watching and have a fabulous day.